Shannon, thanks for joining us today.
Hey, Manuela, thanks for having me. I'm so excited to share the updates we've been working on. Before I get into it, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Shannon Lahead. I'm a senior product manager here at Fellow. And now let's get into these exciting updates.
Awesome.
Okay, so the first update I want to show you was the top requested feature from our customers that are currently using OKRs with their teams. And what this feature was to be able to provide context to their team members about what's going on with their OKRs and what the progress is. So we've added a commenting feature. So you can add a standalone comment to be able to share with your team an update about that OKR. And we've also added within this panel updates that have happened to that objective or its key results, which you can add a comment to be able to share with your team additional context.
So this means that you can comment on someone else's update?
Yeah, you can comment on someone else's update, or you can add your own comment to be able to provide additional context. For example, here I shared that I updated based on last week's report. And also this week I added that there have been no changes so that my team knows that I did stay on top of my OKR. There's just nothing to update at this time.
That's super helpful.
So another change that we've also introduced based on feedback from our customers is key result types. So you'll now see number, percentage, and currency. So you can more easily communicate to your team what the value of that key result is. Another thing we've also added is the ability to duplicate an objective. So you can do that by clicking on duplicate, which will create a copy of everything about that objective and its key results. And this came as a request from our customers for a couple different reasons. Some teams like to be able to use the OKRs from their last cycle as a starting point for their OKRs in the next cycle. Or we heard from some managers, if they're making individual OKRs for their team, they want to be able to duplicate those so they don't have to put in the same information when they're similar across the different team members.
Yeah, I can see the marketing team doing this with some of our objectives. They sometimes repeat or are very similar from the previous quarter. So I can see myself creating duplicates. That's really, really helpful as well.
So now that we go back to the main view where you can see all of your OKRs, and you can also filter to view all the OKRs within your organization, we've also added the ability to quickly update an OKR so you can make a change and then be on your way. There's one last update that I want to share with you, and that is that we've optimized objectives so that they can be shown in both on mobile and in narrow width. So what that means is if you have the Chrome extension and you're using it either to prep for a meeting in your calendar or within a meeting that you're in, you'll now see the objectives tab show if you have that enabled for your stream. So you can view all the objectives and key results that it's been filtered to, and you can also make changes to that objective or its key results while you're in the meeting, so you don't have to flip context. You can also see within your stream key results that you've embedded, which I know Aiden showed us previously.
That's amazing. So this means you can update objectives and even create new OKRs right within the Chrome extension if you're, for example, meeting on Google Meet.
Exactly.